Hello, today I'm going to show you how to use Voki. Voki is an audio recorder that allows you to customize an avatar to do your speaking for you. So you will go to Voki.com and you will first need to create an account. And once you have your account created, you will click on the Create tab. And then you're ready to get started. So the first thing you want to do is to create your avatar and customize it. There are several ways to do that. One is to use this little die right here that will randomize it for you if you're just feeling like you want to leave it to chance. One thing to point out quickly, since this one has it, if this banner appears in the corner, that means that this is not a free avatar. So you would need to go to one of their pay packages, either Voki Classroom or Voki Presenter. Those are neat because they allow you to do longer recordings, but just know that they're not free. So if you didn't want to pay for your avatar, you would have to choose a different one. So let's roll the die and see what we get next. This time we get another one that is a pay one. So you can do that several times and see what you get. Otherwise, you can go over here and customize your character yourself. If you click here, you have lots of categories. So we're on one called 3D, which has some really neat looking characters, but one, again, to point out, these little graduation caps mean that this is not a free option, a free avatar. So if you would like a free avatar, and by the way, you can customize if you want male or female, you can just click here on the side and it will take you through several different categories. We've got monsters, there's holidays, there's fantasy, anime. I'll take you to classic right now, so we have something that looks like a human being. Notice in this category we have some premium ones as well. I'm going to choose this one here. I think her name is Jenny. So Jenny will appear as she is there, and now we can actually change her look as well. So first thing we can do is let's go and give her a different hairstyle. You can see lots of options. We can actually have her be bald if we'd like. Choose this hair here. Maybe. There we go. And we can change her mouth. We can give her a different set of lips. You can have teeth showing. Lots of options. And these little changes really do dramatically change the way your avatar looks. Lots of possibilities here. If we had a man, we'd give her a mustache. We could change her clothing. We can decide we want her wearing something sporty, something professional. You have lots of options that you can see that will pop up. We can put her in a business suit, a jogging suit. And also, if you want to see more of her, just know you can also move her up and down within the frame. Okay. A little creepy, their eyes tend to follow the cursor. Again, sports, casual, or dressy. And once you have her done there with what you have her wearing, then you can also click on some bling. You could give her some glasses, you could give her some jewelry. She's wearing a necklace now, but we could switch it out for this one if we wanted to. We could give her some pearls. You decide. So once you have her all chosen there, then you can click done. And you might want to play with some color or some other features on her face. For example, on her mouth, if I click on mouth, you can actually move this and it will make her mouth smaller or larger. Same thing with her nose, with her body. We can make her smaller or larger. Okay, so there's all those options there. And then there's also color. You can tweak all the color. So for her mouth, we could give her these custom colors that are already set, I should say preset colors, or you can customize it yourself. That's what I meant to say. So you can give her some different colors there. You can play with her makeup on her face. You can give her some bright cheeks. You can change the color of her eyes. You can give her blue eyes if you want to. Change her skin tone. Lots of different things you can do. Okay, and a lot of people also will play with the hair. And again, you could give her some yellow hair, you could give her some blonde hair, some brown hair, and you can go in here and kind of customize it as well. Okay, so we'll leave her as is there. Once you're happy with how she looks, you can also play here with backgrounds. And the backgrounds vary, and they have the same thing. They have all kinds of choices and themes. There are cityscapes, there are indoor spaces. You know, it's just another fun option to play with. So let's put her in an office somewhere. There we go. She looks like she's in a conference room. And when you're done with that, you click clicked on as well. So your students, if they are creating their own avatars, they'll spend a long time on this because, as you can imagine, it's a lot of fun for them to create their characters. Once your character is set up the way you like it, though, now you're ready to give your avatar a voice. So what I like about Voki is that they give a lot of options. If a student doesn't have a microphone on their computer, sometimes students are doing this at home, maybe for a homework assignment. I have my high school students making Vokis all the time. They can have the option of using their cell phone to call in their recording. So they click on this, it gives them a telephone number and a code. They dial the number, put in their code, and then they begin recording, and then it shows up linked to their avatar. So I love that option. This one here is the text-to-speech, another great option, especially if the microphone is not available. The only thing about this one is it does sound robotic. So if your student will type in the narrative or whatever they want their avatar to say, but it won't have that great human inflection and all that good stuff. There's the microphone option, which I'll show you in a second. There's also the option where you can have an already recorded audio file to upload to your avatar. So let's choose the microphone option because we have a microphone. And if you already know what you want your avatar to say, maybe you have it typed out, allow your microphone. Then it's as simple as clicking record. Hello and welcome to class this week. Kids, we are excited to get going on a fun project, so let's go. Hello and welcome to class this week. Kids, we are excited to get going on a fun project, so let's go. And we'll give it a title, and that saves it for you. Hello and welcome to class this week. Kids, we are excited to get going on a fun project, so let's go. So it has her mouth moving, her head moving, and that's her speaking. So that was a really lame thing for her to say, but let's say you were happy with that, and you then are done. You say, I'm done. She looks the way I want her to look. She said what I wanted her to say. Now let's publish. So I post my work in an LMS, and so I'm able to post this in modules as I need to. So I would click on publish, give it a title, and then it will generate some codes for me to do a few things. If you're not embedding this anywhere, or click on close here, if you're not embedding this anywhere, you can just pull up your Voki and play this in class. So let's say you just wanted to start off, every class period or several days a week with an announcement or something. That's easy to just pull it up and play it and have it projected for your students. But if you want it embedded somewhere, you'll go here to publish. So here you can change the size of your Voki. You could share it to any of these social media. Here you can copy the permalink and get it set up somewhere, or you can grab the embed code. I will say that certain applications have trouble with it. I know we use Haiku, and when I try to embed a Voki, I get that shield issue up top here. So I've had to show my students how to get around that if I want to embed the Voki. But it's really fun to have it embedded so that my students can just click on it and hear my voice and have my little self in there as an avatar and a class host. So that is how you do it. If at some point you wanted to edit your already existing recorded Voki, you would just click here to edit and it would take you back. Otherwise, you can just create a new one. And all of these you can create up to 60 seconds for free. All right, hope you enjoyed that. Have fun recording.